Felix here once again. Let me just answer this. I think I've made a video about this before. I think at the beginning of this year, but let me also do it again. When you are refused, and the reason is that, or the consular thinks that he's not sure you have the financial grounds or personal assets, and that your purpose for coming to Canada isn't for school but for other reasons, it means that it can be different reasons. But basically, if I can help you in regards to your reapplication, I need to know the documents that you presented and how you did your presentation. And whatever advice I will give to you is based on previous works I've done, and it is based on GCMS note that I will get, or that I get on the reasons for various refusal. Now, when this thing happens, as you can see from this guy's refusal or someone's refusal, now when you are presenting your document, if someone is sponsoring you, the source of funds of the person should be made known. Especially if the person is a businessman, the source where he gets the money from. When there is a large deposit, is it from sales of something? Is there any invoice or receipt to prove? Just make those things available. And if you are providing your own bank account, you say that, okay, you are a businessman, you have your business registered. If the business is registered just now, for instance, it was just registered 2 months ago or 3 months ago, it creates suspicion that you just created it for the purposes of the visa. There are things that you yourself now, when you are going in to present your application, you know that this thing that you are going to provide is fishy. And also, there are times that you provide a bank statement which wouldn't be up to the amount needed to cover your tuition and living expenses. Living expenses is more than 20,000 Canadian dollars. And if your tuition fee is, let's say, 10,000 Canadian dollars, in addition should be around 30,000 Canadian dollars. So if it is 30,000 Canadian dollars, at least there should be 35 or 40,000 Canadian dollars in your account or the one who is sponsoring. And you should also prove beyond a doubt that the person who is sponsoring has been someone who has been with you. You prove it with a family tree. You prove it with some transactions. If it is mobile money or whatever bank transaction that the person has done for you before, you prove it as part of the document that you will present at the financial sector. There are a lot of things that might account for this thing that the consular will think that, okay, for this, you don't have the means or the assets, you don't have the financial background, and the purpose of you looking to enter Canada is not for studies, but for different things altogether. Nowadays, too, it's very difficult in regards to the Canada student visa because of the restrictions and because of other things that when people enter, they seem to go and seek for asylum and those kind of things. So it's becoming very, very difficult. If you need any assistance or whatsoever, you can just email or visit any of the offices or call the numbers for assistance.